Stop! Hi everyone, this is Foxy. From now on, we are going to be together on a weekly basis, I guess. Here is my coworker Lynx. Lynx, come on, say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, that was very heartwarming. Anyway, we are going to be your host for the next videos with our other coworker Bia. I wonder where he is. Thank you, Lynx, for stopping by.
Yeah.
She's a sweetheart, isn't she? I forgot to tell you what we are doing here. We are an educational channel, if you couldn't say from the logo. It's mostly for master students who want to study abroad and learn essential things about countries they want to study. But hey, we didn't forget you bachelors and PhDs. We will get there, don't worry. Anyway, let's start with our first country. We are going to Sweden! For those of you who don't know where Sweden is, it's located in the Northern Europe. Its population is 10 million and official language is Swedish. But don't worry, lots of kids speak English very well. Stockholm has been the permanent capital since 1523 and also the country's largest city. We all know that when it comes to Sweden, winters can be long and rough. But come on, Northern Lights, am I right? And it sure has the most beautiful natural sightseeing. All seasons are different opportunities for you to discover Sweden's nature. Besides its nature, Sweden has a very high standard of living and gender equality actually means something in there. Openness and equality are very important concepts for Swedes. There is an important word in Sweden, lagom, which means just enough. It sums up Swedish culture and social ideas, equality and fairness. Believe me when I say this, fika is life. It's basically a coffee break with snacks on the side, but it's also much more than having a coffee. It's a reason to set aside a moment for quality time. It's a tradition observed frequently, preferably several times a day. And I know what you are thinking. IKEA, right? You can't have a video about Sweden without mentioning about IKEA. There is not much to say. Go there, spot the nearest IKEA as fast as you can. Sweden is the right place if you are looking for an equal, open-minded, creative, and international student-friendly place to continue your studies. Alright, let's talk about universities. Stockholm, Malmö, Lund, and Gothenburg are the leading cities for university studies. But of course, you can choose from 37 universities that Sweden has. If you are willing to get a bachelor's degree, there are nearly 100 international programs that are taught in English. Other than that, you have to learn Swedish to keep up. But if you are looking for a master's degree, your options are wide open. Actually, there are over 900 programs offered in English for now. It's time for something unpleasant for some of us. Application and admissions. If you are a citizen of an European Union or European Economic Area country or Switzerland, you don't have to pay for those. But other than that, we all do, unfortunately. But if you manage to come to a point that you can apply for a PhD, firstly, congratulations! Secondly, you don't have to pay for those too. For those who have to pay, let's talk about the amount. But first, you should know that Sweden has its own currency even though it's a member of the European Union. 1 euro is approximately 9 kronas. The application fee is 900 kronas. On the other hand, tuition fee can differ from your subject and choice of university. Another thing is when you are going to apply. There are 2 admission rounds for each semester. If you are not a citizen of the European Union or European Economic Area, you should apply on the first round, because when you got in, you have to make arrangements like resident permit, housing, etc. There are certain requirements to enter to master's level programs. First of all, you must have a bachelor's degree from an internationally recognized university and prove your English proficiency by taking, again, internationally recognized tests, which are IELTS Academic, TOEFL, Cambridge, Michigan Language Assessments, Pearson, PTE Academic, Cambridge English Language Assessment, and also previous upper secondary studies or university studies completed in some countries can do the work, but you should check out the universityadmission.se website and universities and programs websites to make sure you meet the specific requirements and which documents you need when you apply. After you got it all, you can make your applications through universityadmission.se. Another important issue is scholarships. There are so many opportunities in Sweden for international students. One of them is Swedish Institute Scholarship. Unfortunately, there is none for bachelor degree studies and spring semester programs. On the other hand, they will grant 450 scholarships. 150 countries' citizens can apply for them. Remember that they are looking for applicants with work experience related to the sustainable development goals such as quality education, gender equality, reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, peace, justice and strong institutions, etc. After you apply for a program, you can apply for an SI scholarship between 2nd and 9th February through their online application portal. And they also release a list of eligible programs that you can choose from. So, be sure to check out for the requirements, documents, and the list before you make an application. Swedish universities also offer scholarships for international students. Visit universities' websites for more information. Don't forget that you must apply directly to the university that you are interested in. And lastly, let's see if you can make it through the month, which means living expenses. Here is an average monthly budget. Food 2000 kronas, accommodation 3700 kronas, local travel 550 kronas, phone, internet 300 kronas, hobby, leisure 1450 kronas, total 8000 kronas, which means 850 euros or $1000. You may add 750 kronas per month for textbook and between 50 and 350 kronas per semester if you want to join student unions. But don't worry, the good thing is there is no official limitation for how many hours you can work. Even after your studies end, you can apply to extend your residence permit up to 6 months to search for a job, and if you find one, you can apply for a work permit. So, that's all for Sweden and also for this week. Before leaving, I want to add a couple of things. Countries will change every week and we hope you contribute with your comments to our videos like what would you like to learn or which country should we handle. We hope to be helpful, so please don't hesitate to write a comment or contact with us. Also, don't forget to subscribe to keep in touch. See you next week!